So before even I get to the Saba scoop, let's talk about, or let's address in our continuing observations or analysis about the Londiani accident. I listened to the road CS Kipchumba Murkomen when he was talking somewhere. Every time these Kenya Kwanza guys are talking, they're always flanked by religious leaders. I don't know how that is. I don't know why they stop talking to the people. Why don't you just go abruptly and talk to the people if you're so concerned, if you're so fascinated about giving roadside declarations? But he mentioned something. Just listen to his speech.
We are going to install cameras from Mombasa to Malaba and in all our highways to manage speed limits and overspeeding vehicles, whether they're lorries or smaller vehicles. We will make sure we catch them, we find them, and those who are serial offenders, we will cancel their licenses, Your Excellency, to make sure that we take care of our people. When I think about what has happened in Londiani, I shudder, because all the markets from Mariakani to Voi, to Mtidwandei, to Salama, to Kikopei, to Salga, to Londiani, to Fortenan, to Moroni, up to Busia, they are along the road. Why? Because roads are agents of development. They spur economic development in a community and in a country. They are a very important factor in economy. But now, everybody is selling their goods next to the road. The bus stops are exactly next to the road. People are talking and having stories next to the road. Your Excellency, with your support and the support of county governments under intergovernmental framework, ninaomba tuondoe masoko sote na bus stops from the highway ingie ndani, Your Excellency, at the marketplace.
Now, listen, first of all, it's his tone. The way I don't know why these people, when they get elected, they start looking like they lecture us. And I told you, government officials, you're paid with taxpayers' money, you're secured, you get the comfort, you get the bodyguards from taxpayers, you understand? So the least you could do is address the audiences with respect, because you're addressing the people who have employed you. You understand? You're not supposed to go there and start giving. Una lecture nani? Who are you lecturing? Do we eat in your house? You should be lecturing your wives, your dependents. Those are the people who deserve your lectures. But us, no, you come and address us with respect. Number two, every time something happens, then there is a technological intervention meant to inflate the budget so that there is emergency spending, and that is used to justify. That is the narrative. It's almost like these accidents are scripted so as to trigger emergency spending. We shouldn't be at fault for suspecting that, because how comes that just when the government was piloting all these cameras, I don't know, for speed monitors, then an accident happens. These are the things that we are telling you to stop doing. And then since when has technology become a quick fix panacea? Uhuru did the same thing when he got into office, where they put cameras around Nairobi, CCTVs, and when you go, they are almost blinding you because of the way they are shining in your eyes. Even at night, you can almost lose control of your vehicle temporarily. Has that solved the crime issue in Nairobi? How many crimes have they solved? They haven't done anything, but it was a spending budget with Safaricom where 42 billion shillings at the time was spent on that phantom project. Now you want to tell us that now these speed cameras are going to come and solve man-made problems. You understand? You're saying that people should leave the roads because roads are agents of development. You're such a genius. You have discovered that. You're telling these people, but you're not taking responsibility for the people who are making the roads, not creating the provisions for farm, for people to rest, for vehicles, even for trailers, because of the highways. They are supposed to be built for resting areas where they just park their vehicles, even to go to the toilet. You haven't built those, you haven't made those provisions, but now you come to lecture us, you come to gaslight us in the public. Please take responsibility of the problems that you've created. You understand? These are man-made problems. Stop trying to trigger emergency spending with these new cameras and you want to install. We have been down that route. We have seen it leads to nowhere. Everyone is just looking. Everyone in Kenya Kwanza is just looking for somewhere where they can activate. Who is the tenderpreneur behind these cameras? Which company? Be open and tell us who is the tenderpreneur behind them. Because we don't believe in coincidences. Now you you are making us become suspicious of that accident. You're making us become suspicious. So, which is why now we are talking about Saba. Saba is this week. It's Friday, June 7th. Saba, very important day. Suddenly, we have even all the members of the business community in Nairobi. We are all reading from the same script. We are all saying that this budget, this finance bill. Don't forget, we've just gotten a temporary reprieve from the Okia Omtata petition. Anything can happen with a court case, with a court ruling. So at the end of the day, we have to continue agitating. It's your obligation, it's your duty. Whether you are a trader at Nyamakima or Gikomba or whatever, suddenly you've realized that there is nobody who cares about you. All these guys want to, they're trying to insinuate themselves in your business. They're trying to impose more taxes. None of them cares about you. In fact, even the Mount Kenya people, you saw all your MPs except one, all of them voted for the finance bill. And so what do you do in the meantime? I saw the last time we had an argument, or it was can we call it a friendly banter with Nyamakima people, and we were talking about how the maandamano was disrupting business. But you have to sacrifice in the short term for the bigger picture, for the long run. If you don't understand that now, you will keep on being exploited, and these guys keep on gaslighting you, telling you, oh, hawa kazi yao ni kuandamana, nyi kazi yenyu ni biashara. They keep on using narratives to divide you, because the more we are divided and fighting, the more then behind the scenes up there, then they are cooking deals, scheming ways of exploiting and extorting money from you. So what do you do in the meantime? I told you the other day, and I've been telling you, people of Nyamakima, people of Gikomba, the guys who thrift, the guys who sell electronics, I've been telling you there is a website called dukanda.co.ke where you can take advantage when you're closed. Even when you're closed, even normally, even without the maandamano at night, you're still doing business. There's no reason why your business should not be 24 hours. And the problem is the China Square are not selling stuff for from local entrepreneurs. They are not helping the cottage industry. You go to Kilimall, you go to Jumia. Now they realize, since they are directly in touch with the consumer, with the client, they are importing their own stuff directly. So then they realize, why should we help local dealers while even them, they are importing from somewhere? So you, as the local trader, you have no choice, but you have to shut down when over the weekend, at night, even when there is maandamano. But it doesn't have to be the same. You see now what they are doing, the cartels. They are now banning the markets. They are banning Mudhurwa. Every week there is a fire. We are back to the more era. Now you shield yourself. Use technology to your advantage. Yeah, go to that website, Dukanda, www.dukanda.co.ke. Send them an email or call them or tell them now you want to advertise your wares on that website. Yeah, you see, you can hit two birds with one stone. You can still participate in social awareness issues. You can still participate in maandamano. You can still go to Kamukunji. You can still exert your voice while you're still trading, because everyone now is on the internet. Anyone who is telling you that you must have your shop open 24 hours, you must have no. Now you can close your shop, but you're still conducting your business. You understand? So, in light of what is happening, in light of the way the markets are being burnt, in light of now we are going to have maandamano and Saba on Friday, start finding ways, exploring options of using the internet. And I've told you one of the trading places is dukanda.co.ke. Give them a shout. We don't want to hear any more complaints from the Nyamakima people saying, oh, these guys are disrupting business. Let's stop being divided along that. Let's use technology to our advantage. Everyone is online. Everyone is online. Even whoever is selling online, who are you to be left behind? Being told or being unnecessarily difficult. Unakuja unaambiwa here there is an online venture that you can sell your products. Well, unajifanya kichwa ngumu. You start becoming difficult. This is not these days, bana. This is a day when you listen to every idea. If somebody pitches an idea for you, you listen to them. Yeah, and we can grow. And the people, Eve Mungai and all these other Mpashos, you're so concerned about, I don't know, Brian Shira, you're giving unlimited wall-to-wall coverage to ignoramuses, to people, attention seekers, while there's young people who are making websites to be able to trade like that one, dukanda.co.ke. Why can't you focus on the positive energy rather than the toxicity?